In this video, we're going to see the Singleton design pattern. This design pattern is useful when you want to have only one instance of a specific class, because it's not necessary to have many instances. So in this way, you are going to have only one instance all the time on memory. Okay. This avoid the garbage collector to allocate and deallocate memory all the time when you need to execute a specific functionality. In this case, I have a little piece of code, and in this example, I'm going to implement the singleton pattern. Okay. Um, for example, if you want to represent a database using a class and you want to make operations or modification on a database, this design pattern is especially useful because you usually have only one database. You don't need more instances of a database. So in this case, you create a class that represents a database, and it has a representation of a table. The table is the table people that has many person. Okay. The class for person is declared here with only one field, this name. And okay, this is the constructor. As you can see, it is private because I'm going to avoid to use the new keyword to create a new instance of a database class. Okay, in this way you can avoid that. For example, if I try to instantiate the class, if I try to instantiate the class in the main method, for example, something like this, you can just say new database. I'm going to get a mistake, an error. Okay, is inaccessible due to its protection level. That's because it is private. Okay, and okay, another member of this class is database instance. It's going to declare a new instance once this class database is created. Okay, this is a private method, a private property, and it is static. When you have a static member of the class, it's going to have the same reference all the time, the same value, and no other address in memory. Okay, in this way, we're going to have all the time the same instance. And this is a public member that return the database instance using this property. Okay, ready, this is the person. Okay, we saw this, and on the main method I declare a variable, an object, using the database class, and because this is a static property, database instance, I'm going to access this immediately. I can access the public property, and because I created the class, I can access the public property, and this public property is going to use the private property, and the private property is going to use the new database. Okay, it happens only once. only ones. And okay, as you can see, I'm adding a new person to the people. It can be a representation of a table, and you create a message or person added, and I used the same property and assigned that property to a different object. Okay, and I use this in the next line, this function reference equals, to compare the two reference from database and database 2. And if the reference and memory are equals, it is going to write true. Okay, that's what this function or this method do. Now I'm going to execute the program. And as you can see, the message person added and the result of the comparing the two objects is true. So because of this, the object is the same.